is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I've got Leah Hicks with me. You are a volunteer with the Smith Falls and District Arts and Culture Council. You've held many hats over your time with the council, though. You've been the president and
yeah, absolutely. I've always been there from the get-go.
Absolutely, you have. And how many years has that been?
Since 2011.
2011. Now let's talk about what your specific artwork is. What is it that you do?
Oh, myself, I have one in the background here.
Beautiful.
It's I call it 2D sculpture, and I do it with fabric and acrylic paint and inks. And I try to make it have a statement, have a focal point, have a lot of contrast, and have it tell a story.
Absolutely.
And I use a lot of various colors. I try to use 2 or 3 tones, and I use a lot of gradients with it.
And it's interesting with your paintings too as well, because you say you like to tell a story, and then you take them to an art show, and those stories speak to people, and that's why they want them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like a lot of people find like, oh, and it's one of those must-haves.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
It's great. It's really, really a huge compliment to me. It almost puts me in tears whenever that happens.
Absolutely. And I love seeing pictures of people putting your paintings up as well, too. I think that's really awesome. You must love to see that.
It's such a compliment.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now we're here today to talk about the 4th annual Christmas market that's going on too. Let's talk about that. What's the date of that?
That's on December 2nd, and it's going to be at the Hanley Hall, which is at the Hanley Hall Parish Center, which is right by the Catholic Church, and it's 30 McGill Street North in Smith Falls.
Absolutely, and it's an accessible building too. There's an elevator to get into it, so.
Yeah, there's a lift and there's tons of parking, and it's perfect for anybody.
Okay, let's talk about you. This is your 4th year. Let's talk about the past shows because it's been filled. You get lots of people out.
The past shows have been great. I think this is probably going to be our best year yet because we have a lot more stationary product, a lot more people are getting out there because it is the 4th year. So people are knowing this is happening. And the first year, and actually all 3 years, it was more for word of mouth and social media and posters. We put lots of posters down, but now there's a lot more volunteers with the
promoting it, that sort of thing.
With their organization, so there's a lot more people it'll be reaching a lot more people, which is awesome.
Excellent, excellent. Now, are you looking for more vendors still, or are you full?
I think there's a couple more spots room. We're having some like 5 spots for youth, and they're actually free, and they're from ages 10 to 25. So it's a great way to open the doors for young people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I had a guest here earlier this morning from the Station Theatre, and we were talking about how the arts and drama, that sort of stuff, that's a lot of children don't shine on the football field and the soccer field, and they focus on this. So it's just another way that our youth can be out there participating.
Oh, it's great. It takes a lot of nerve off of people because they find it very intimidating to do a show like this. So once they've done one, it's a lot easier for them to do it again.
That's right.
And flourish. Yeah.
That's right. Now, when you say it's an art show, this is all going to be different forms of art up there?
Yeah, it'll be artists and artisans. It'll be one of a kind, like gifts for everybody. It'll be like a lot of handmade products, and it'll be all unique.
Absolutely. You're going to have probably everything. I'm guessing what you're going to jewelry, that type of thing, knitting, crocheting, painting, pottery,
knitting, food, you name it.
Oh, excellent. You're going to have food up there too. It's always nice to have a little bit of nourishment while you're shopping.
Oh, I know. If you can resist not getting some.
That's
like,
right.
There'll be marshmallows and like caramels and chocolate bars and like a lot of goodies.
Absolutely. Oh, well, tis the season for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th annual one that's going on as well too. So you guys have got your feet wet with this type of event. So we're looking forward to it. And again, it's at the Hanley Hall.
Right.
Is it free to get in?
Yeah, it's absolutely free, and it's
Wonderful.
from 10 to 4. It's on the second from 10 to 4.
All right, all right.
And you can just come in, take a gander, and you could think about it. You take some business cards if you want.
Absolutely.
It just would be great to see people out there. It'd be so great to see more. The more, the merrier.
And absolutely, it is Christmas time. The more, the merrier. And it is such a nice way, like you say, to showcase local artisans and local artists.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Now
mm-hmm.
you say that you've been on the council for a long time too, and it's so nice to have councils like this because you get together and you share the same interests.
Well, they share interest, but the beauty of it is it changes. There's new presidents, new treasurers, secretaries, so it changes. New personalities, new people bringing things to the table that wasn't there before, or there could be conflict, or there's a lot of growth that has happened within the SFDACC.
And it's sometimes people think of an arts council, or an arts committee, it's just paintings and drawings and that sort of thing. It's so much more. It's so much more.
It really is. Like, we give bursaries to students in high schools, and we do a writing contest, and we do events like the Joyce Brennan Award, the Fillable, and like pottery, and it's great. It's good for a lot of different areas of people, like photography or
Yes, dance,
Mhm.
all sorts of different things. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if people want to get involved with your council, how do they do that?
Oh goodness. They can email the SFADC, which is Smiths Falls Arts at gmail.com, or they can find us on Facebook, which is Smiths Falls Arts, and then we'll get back to them right away. And all they have to do is fill a form. And actually, on their website, which is smithsfallsart.com, they can download the piece of paper and enter and put their name and information in it, and scan it and send it back, or take a picture and send it back. And then it gets taken to the board, and then the following month they agree if they will be on the membership list. And then at that point they'll be emailed saying, "Yep, there you go. You can be a contributor to this foundation."
Wonderful, wonderful. And if people want to get a hold of you and look at your artwork, Leah, how do they do that?
Oh yeah, sure. It's leahhicks.com.
There you go. Yeah, and you go to a lot of events. Have you got another art show coming up or anything?
Oh, this one's great. It's actually wonderful. It's at the Artisans Village. It's on, oh, let me think of the date now. I just had it with me. I believe it's the 12th and 13th of December,
Okay.
from until 3 on the Friday, until 7 on Friday, from 4 to 7 on Friday, and from 10 to 4 on Saturday. But don't count me on the exact dates, because I can't remember at the top of my head.
So sometime in December, they can check out their
I
website.
think it's the second week. I'm pretty sure it's the second week.
Second week? Excellent, excellent. So you'll be there too.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
it's going to be wonderful.
Wonderful. You got a busy season coming up.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fourth annual Christmas market is going to be held at September 2nd at Hanley Hall, 10 to 4. Free admission. Come in and see all sorts of local artists and artisans and get some great ideas for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Leah. You get to seem to be the one that does the Zooms with me about the Art Council, so I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.